Hey guys! So as you probably all know, Zelda Wii U was shown off for the very first time today, and it looks incredible. We didn't get much to go on, but what they gave us was very exciting, and I can't wait to see more. So with a lack of information, I thought I'd just go through kind of what was actually in the trailer, and also talk about things that I noticed, some very interesting things in fact. And we're going to start off with a player character. Now the reason I say player character and not Link is because our Numa made a comment saying that no one had actually confirmed it was Link. As people have pointed out, it actually could be a female character, that's entirely possible. But it's really hard to say at this point, so just for the sake of convenience, we'll keep calling him Link for now in this discussion. So first off, let's talk about the character's design. So Link's blue outfit, of course, as many have noticed, is reminiscent of Wind Waker Link's opening pyjama outfit. Now I'm not sure if that actually means anything, probably not, but I thought it was worth mentioning. It's also worth noting that this character doesn't appear to have a sword, only a bow. With that said, there's also a shield with an eye motif strapped to the back of a horse, so perhaps there is a sword and we just couldn't see it. But by far the most interesting element of Link's new design is the motif that he's wearing on his arms and under his shirt. They are extraordinarily similar to what Ganondorf wore in Ocarina of Time. Could this Link actually have some connection to the Gerudo? Given that the Gerudo are all thieves and only one male is born to the population every 100 or so years, that would be a very different origin story. Next up, let's talk about the world. So our Numa confirmed that this is actually a huge open world, which basically means if you see it, you can go to it. Our Numa mentioned that you can now approach locations and puzzles from pretty much any angle, and that should serve to really change up the Zelda formula. Looking at the open world setting that we got, we can see some houses, a well, a tall wooden structure with multiple platforms and a windmill, a lake, a volcano that's most likely Death Mountain, and a white structure that might be Castletown, or just some ruins. So they're obviously making sure that the world is jam-packed with things to see and do. It's not just going to be a barren open plain like Twilight Princess was. And of course, to help us traverse this terrain, horse riding is back. Of course, we don't know whether or not this horse will be named Epona or not. We can actually see a handful of characters in the open world setting, and they appear to be wearing conical hats. These are traditionally seen worn by Chinese farmers. Chinese visual elements would definitely be something different for Hyrule. The final thing I want to mention about the world is that, based on the enemy and the arrow that Link uses, could this be a more technologically advanced Hyrule? In fact, the one-eyed six-legged monster seems to be a new, more futuristic version of Goma. And the very last thing that I want to mention is simply that the game looks gorgeous. This is a really creative and wonderful visual style. It really just looks fantastic. It just strikes a really nice balance between the cell shading, with something like Wind Waker, the more watercolour look that you saw in Skyward Sword, and the more realistic style that we've seen in games like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. It just seems to really hit all the right notes and looks incredibly good. I actually get some slight Eco and Shadow of the Colossus vibes from it. And it was confirmed that everything we saw was in-engine and not pre-rendered. So basically guys, I am hugely excited about this. There's not much to go on, but there are a few little teasers of something more in that trailer. And I really just can't wait to see more. 2015 is going to be a great year, I'd say. So thanks all for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.